Definitely not as calm as it was the other day. That's okay. We'll give it a shot. tribute to my old man. That's your boy. Alright, changing things up a little bit today because I'm going to go and fish on some rocks with a bit of kelp. Swap out the sand sinkers for a couple of ball sinkers. Still taking all my gear though. Actually taking a lot of gear. And I'm going to go for a bit of a walk, hence why these are all tied up. But yeah, just a second and I'll show you the trail. So I'm changing a bit of footwear. As I'm going to be heading onto a few rocks. It's going to be a little bit of a mission, so you probably want some decent sort of gear. It's also not a really great day with the way that I'm heading, so grab myself a decent jacket as well, mate. Well, I don't plan to get hit by wind, rain or anything. Well, if it rains I'm screwed, but ready to go. Come prepared, all set up, good to go. Bucket, bag, rods, the works. Out of here. Oh yeah, she's pretty rough down there, guys. But I'm not fishing here, I'm going to go over the other side. The wind's definitely pushing the surf up. We'll go this way. I'm wishing I had a decent camera, but I'm doing all this on my phone. Still trying to work it out. Probably end up editing half of this out. Especially me. Don't really like being on camera. So I'm not giving you any zoom at the moment. It's the way I've got my camera set up on my phone. Well, there are a couple of birds out there. Probably taking shelter. I'll go over that way. Just a little bit of a walk. Decide which way to go. Alrighty, into the jungle. Long slog that way. I'll go this way because I know it's close to the rocks. Might be a bit easier. Go and have a look, eh? Yep, a little bit of a stroll over these rocks. Well, I say a stroll. No, definitely gets the old blood pumping when you got a few waves bashing up against the rocks. But hey, this is where I've got to so far. I'm thinking, I'm there around that kelp, or just outside of it, might be a bloody good place to fish, but I want to go and fish off those rocks, the higher ones, not the ones that are going to get wet. And that's going to be another little mission, just getting around there. So, back soon. Alright, works out that spot way down on that point is not accessible from the way that I was going. So I've gone through all this shit. There is actually a track here. Come down here. Excuse the wind. It's a little bit sheltered here, but still got a few breaking seas. I do wonder whether or not I should probably go around there somewhere. But yeah, way there. Where I want it to go. Bit of kelp out here. So in my last video, I come to this spot. And you'll see why I ain't be able to fish here today. Just a sec. This is what it's like today, and I'm off the rocks because of this carry on. It's pretty much full tide now. And we've got quite a bit of surf coming in. Smashing up against the rocks in places. Yeah. It's pretty rough down here. Down there is where I got the mussels last night the other day. Not going to happen today, but high tide. Right. So my fishing mission was a fail. It works out as way too rough or even just way too shallow where I wanted to go anyway. Couldn't get line into any deep water. But I've had a decent walk. Bit of fresh air. I've been by the ocean even when it's rough. Not so great when there's so much kelp though. I could probably tell you stories about fishing out here. Used to fish out here with a kite. Walk past sea lions that I didn't even know were there. Dolphins, penguins, all sorts. But anyway, for now, I think it might be time just to head home. At least the weather's held out. A little bit of wind. But well. Back to the van.